A delegation from the City of Thunder Bay has returned from Ottawa, where the Association of Municipalities of Ontario held their annual conference.
The four-day AMO gathering is a chance for municipal leaders from across Ontario to meet face-to-face with provincial ministers. Lee Noonan joins us live with more details. Lee, what are some of the highlights from AMO this year?
Well, Ryan, as you know, the headlines have been dominated by the health minister's announcement that they'll be closing 9 safe consumption sites across the province, including here. She made that announcement at AMO, but only after the Thunder Bay delegation's meetings with the province. Those meetings were mostly focused on healthcare, policing, and infrastructure. The Association of Municipalities of Ontario conference was held in Ottawa from the 18th to the 21st. The City of Thunder Bay sent a group of delegates, including Councillor Kristen Oliver, Chair of Intergovernmental Affairs, and Mayor Ken Boshkoff.
We had a most successful and collegial event at AMO. I thought the face-to-face meeting for our advocacy was quite critical.
The delegation had 7 meetings with ministers or ministry representatives. 2 of those were with the Ministry of Health to talk about support for a safe sobering site and about equitable funding for the Thunder Bay Health Unit. Councillor Oliver says she anticipates getting some good news on the health front within the next 4 to 8 weeks.
Often we're seeing our EMS and police, for that matter, in code black, which means that they are tied up at the emergency department waiting to offload. If we have a facility like the safe sobering site, that alleviates that pressure. It alleviates the pressure off the emergency departments as well too, but it provides a place for people to receive the treatment that they need.
The actual population of the City of Thunder Bay is not 108,000 like the highway sign. That it's somewhere between 130 to 140,000 without much argument or resistance. So for us, our short and long range plan is to get the funding for that appropriate population.
The delegates also raised issues of forensic pathology and guns and gangs funding with the Solicitor General, but Oliver and Boshkoff seemed a little less optimistic about seeing results on that front.
Slowly but surely, I think the government must acknowledge in time that we keep on saying this and it still hasn't been addressed, so the only other option is for them to address it.
Infrastructure and economic development were also priorities for the Thunder Bay team, in particular the multi-use turf facility. Oliver says the city will be applying to a newly announced fund for recreational facilities.
Thunder Bay is the size of this community. We are one of the only one likely in Ontario that does not have an indoor turf facility.
Some of the other issues raised by the AMO delegation included the Thunder Bay Expressway and Northwest Arterial Project, economic development in general, and support for lithium processing facilities in particular, and getting kennels for the Thunder Bay Police to support animal welfare. I'm Lee Noonan reporting live. Back to you in the studio.
Okay, thank you very much, Lee.